This is Scott the Fix-It Guy. Today we have a Whirlpool dishwasher where the upper rack, the adjustable rack, is just falling apart and it doesn't even really come out anymore. It's not supported. The wheels are all broken off. It's a really bad design on this upper rack, and the retrofit kit that comes with it is much better. Instead of it being mainly plastic connections, it's mainly steel connections. So putting the retrofit in is pretty easy, and it'll solve the problem of the upper rack not being supported and falling and not being adjustable. So first thing is try to wiggle out the broken, messed up one, and then you got to get the retrofit kit, and this video will show you how to install the new kit. We'll put the rack off to the side, and we're going to get the broken wheels off of the tracks, and they should just slide right off. You have to tilt the front piece to allow the wheels to come out. There we go. And here is the new retrofit kit, and you can see the part numbers printed right on the front of the box. They call it the adjuster. It has these two metal plates, so instead of plastic, metal with metal connectors for the wheels, and then some plastic parts that are kind of part of the design to hold it together, but it's just better engineered, and this should last you a lot longer. Unfortunately, the directions are kind of useless because they are not printed very well. So we want to basically get off the old adjuster. We're going to lift up on this tab with the standard head screwdriver, and we're going to basically pry apart the old one. Don't worry about banging it up because we're not going to be reusing any of the old parts. So if you want to cut it off with a hacksaw or pry it off with a standard head screwdriver, any way you'd like to get the old parts off. And basically throw away the instructions because they are useless. You just can't see anything from the pictures. The text doesn't make a lot of sense. Probably going to waste your time. I think it's probably picture of a picture of a picture, or a copy of a copy of a copy, so you can really not make out the pictures anymore. We're going to slide in this metal piece. If you count from the back, it would be the fourth rung in. I'm going to slide it in. You can kind of see in the video how it goes in. And then there's going to be two plastic clips you'll see that come with it that are used to hold and guide this part so it can move up and down. So you're going to fit in the plastic piece, you can see in the video how it goes in, and then feed the metal into the plastic piece. It'll click into position. We'll do it on both sides, and then that allows this metal adjuster to slide up and down. Then we're going to give it something to slide into. That's this piece. So we're going to just slide the metal part up into the plastic, and then there's a adjusting arm. You can see my thumb is on it. It fits into this. So we're going to get the adjusting arm in there, and then we're going to slide it down onto the metal, and it can just slide back and forth. We're going to slide down the whole thing down to where the top of this plastic is even with the top of the rack. And then we can put in this cap to hold it all together. And there's a part at the top that fits in. And then at the bottom of this cap are two screws. I think they're Torx 10 screws. So you go ahead and put them in, and then use a Torx 10 driver to zip them in. Torx 10 or Torx 15. And once you got that done, that side is all finished, and then we have to do the same procedure on the other side. It's a much better system than the old one. So you find these on Whirlpool, KitchenAid. We see the Kenmore brand sometimes. That's just Whirlpool ones that are sold by Sears. So that works great. You push it on that button and you can move it up and down. It's a good system. We'll do the other side. We'll just flip it over. And then again, you can just pry off this old one. I use a standard head screwdriver to pry the top part off first. Don't worry about breaking it. Got that off. You can see the old adjuster going up and down.
Oh, good.
I'm going to count in 4 rungs.
And the wire.
Put in the metal one, kind of slide it in there.
How's the
put in the 2
market
plastic
feeling now?
clips.
Cooling off a little bit? Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So kind of guide them in there between the rungs, and then you slide the metal piece in there until it clicks.
Oh, man.
Do that on both sides. Those are like guides to help it go back and forth evenly. So it looks pretty good. It's going back and forth evenly. And then we have to put together that other plastic part that helps adjust it and helps kind of lock it into position. That'll be this piece. And then there's the arm that fits right in there. Here we go. So I got my thumb holding the arm in position. I'm going to feed it onto the metal. There's like a rack here in the plastic that the metal can fit into and slide back and forth. And we'll slide that down so the top of it is even with the top of the rack. And we'll put in that plastic piece to hold it all together, and we'll put in the screws to hold in the plastic cap. So we put in the plastic cap, we're going to fit in the top of the cap has a piece that fits in the top, and then you secure the bottom with the 2 screws. Just got to bring this whole thing down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So it's flush with the top. Put in the cap, the slot, put in the 2 screws. Those tightened up. There we go. And we are done. We'll go ahead and just slide this back in to the dishwasher. Put it in the rails, make sure the wheels are going in. And then once we get it all the way in, we're going to flip those little things at the end of the rails that lock it in. There's the left one, flips in, there's the right one, flips in, got it. And then we can go ahead and close the door, and we got this all done. Not too hard to do, and this should last for a long time. Nice and secure. Hope this has been helpful to you to get your upper rack back being secure and strong. Thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe when you get a chance.